Yes! Okay, Casey, don't crash the truck into the river right now because you're so excited about the Pasha fabric. Yes, yes, yes. Be nice to freaks. Oh, I will. Oh, this is not bad. 32,000 miles, huh? Man, somebody should have driven this more. All right, guys, today let's go get the upholstery in the Porsche 928 build. The upholstery is done, so the Pasha fabric is all in the seat. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like. I think they probably did a good job. I've got a feeling about it. So let's get the heck out of here and go get them. All right, you guys, we got the fabric and it is looking fantastic. The shop that did it really did a great job. You know, they have projects that run the gambit from pre-war cars to exotic, modern, hot rods, you name it. Frankly, the 928 seats with the big crazy blocks, as well as just lining up this insane pattern was, you know, they had their work cut out for them. This was a difficult project. And as you can see from the Pasha fabric, it really does look like, you know, something you'd see at a science fair or in a magazine that would screw with your eyes as a kid, or something that'd be popular in the malls in the 90s. But they laid it out well, and he tongue-in-cheek said, but in all honesty, it was difficult. And hold on, sorry, I gotta get the camera here. I don't have a tripod, so it's guerrilla YouTube today. Anyway, he said that you really had to look at it sparingly and right because it would mess with your eyes. It would do those crazy effects that, you know, an optometrist or you would know, or as science you'd see as a little kid. But they did a great job on the seats. When I ordered this fabric and spoke with the company that sold it, they told me how much I needed, okay? And I frankly ordered more because I kind of didn't trust that that would be enough fabric for everything. And as anybody who's been around the restoration, especially business and industry, look, I mean, look at this. How cool is this? Yes! But anyway, as anybody who's been around this long enough will know, oftentimes you need to get more fabric than they say. Because even though, let's say that would have been the right amount of fabric from the place that sold it, if the upholstery shop were to make a little mistake, and you don't have enough fabric, then you're gonna be SOL. You're gonna have to order more. It could theoretically come from another run and just not even be right. So I ordered a couple extra yards, but on the positive side, the upholstery shop did do a great job. There were no mistakes, and the amount of material that the place said was correct. So if you may be able to see back there, let me see if I can grab it. The bolt of what's left is still sitting there behind the seats, unused and untouched. There's probably a couple yards there, which I think is enough that if I wanted to do the front seats of my 944, I could do that, and that'd be really cool. It's a red car with a black leather interior, and the seats are a little tighter than the 944, so that might be a really neat thing to do. It's kind of Pasha overload, so maybe I want to think about just being tasteful with the 944, but at the same time too, that would be super cool to have the black and white checker, the black interior, and the red car. Very cool, very sporty, and not a whole lot of money since I've already got the fabric. Might have 500 bucks and make a huge difference to that 944. So something I'm thinking of. I'm gonna give it some thought, see what my wife thinks. She's very good with doing things tastefully and keeping me in check a little. Like with my blue with white stripes Viper, you guys know, with the white wheels on it now, my wife voted for white, and I was thinking gold, which would have been chachi and cool, but she kept it tasteful, and that car I think is really timeless and really well loved that way, so she's pretty smart. The other thing is, I just made a deal on getting a 1988 Volkswagen Scirocco. It is a white car, it's got silver BBS wheels and a black interior, and the front seats in that are actually from a Corrado, so they're real nice seats. They're black leather, I think, maybe vinyl, but they're black, and they have a smooth finish to the seats. So this Pasha fabric that I have left over could be stupid cool in the Scirocco, because that's not normal. I mean, it's from Porsche, so it's kind of the same whole realm and group of that time period. So it's wouldn't be unseen to then take a Scirocco and have the Pasha fabric. It could be really freaking cool. I mean, so cool in the Volkswagen world. So maybe I'll go that direction. I'll wait and to decide when I get the Scirocco. It's supposed to come in the next few days. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy that car to work on and make happy too. But gonna get back to the shop here now. Let's unload this stuff. Yeah! Yes! Okay, Casey, don't crash the truck into the river right now because you're so excited about the Pasha fabric. I'm excited. All right. All right. Well, shouldn't I be? It's cool. All right, let's get this out and see what it's gonna look like with the 928. And then I can get back to the mechanical stuff and the boring stuff in the interior left to do, like the sail panels and getting rid of the cracks in the dashboard. You guys. Yes. Ah, yes. What's up, guys? So I'm back. I've got upholstery for the Porsche. It feels great. Ah, yes. Okay, that's verging on inappropriate sounding. Anyway, it all looks great. The upholstery persons remarked how the fabric is rather thick. It's tough and durable, but it's a high quality and feels really good. So for you guys that keep asking me, I don't recall exactly where I got it from, but I swear it was called like Sierra Madre or something. They're out in California. If you just search Porsche Pasha fabric, you'll be able to find it. There's of course other places to get it, but they were gonna get it quickly and they had the best price. So that's how I went that direction. But you can see all the pieces here. Let me grab the camera and I wanna show it to you a little more carefully. So I hope you like it. Anyway, as you might be able to notice, the vinyl on the seat, which is this panel here as it's called, the separator being where the piping is right here. So all of the panels here that are visible were replaced. The sun just kind of baked them and made them hard. And I'd like to show you because I kept a couple pieces here. And the lichen is a table right now until we start working on it. Don't worry, it's not gonna get hurt. So here's an example of the other piece, but you can see how it's just, I think you can pretty much tell it's pretty hard and kind of dense. And I can really feel it, like if I, let's see here. If I you can kind of thump on it and you can sort of hear it. So these were really shot, but they were able to use these as a good template for making the other one. So I'm quite pleased with that. The grain looks pretty good and the blackness matches really well, so I'm happy with that. Of course, the seats in terms of the upholstery on the sides, as well as the rear, let me scoot it around. One moment. The rears, this is all original, so that's nice. I like that. The seat backs for the rear seats, which I think they look like $1 million. I think it's so cool. They replace all of vinyl on this back here and use the original carpet, which I could shoot a little bit of like carpet dye on black and it'll be perfect on that. But they put new on. Really reason being is if you notice where the backs of the seats would be, it's right here. And when they're up, it's right underneath basically the glass of the 928, which creates the greenhouse effect and shrinks them. So now the one frustrating thing about having this beautiful finished cloths and seats and everything ready to go is that I was lazy and lackadaisical and I'm not ready to go with the 928. So let's look at it right now and see what needs to happen. And next I'm gonna jump in here and start working on it. So these sail panels, if you look, they shrank. Potentially can still use this, just pull it tight again and re-glue it. I think the glue gets hot and sort of lets loose, and when it shrinks a little, it pulls it away. So that needs to happen on both sides, although the material looks half decent. This panel, I need to work on a little bit, similar sort of things happening. I'll probably just take it and give it right to the upholstery guys, have them put some new stuff on. That won't cost a whole lot of money, and they'll be able to do it real quick. And I can use my closer, more local one for that. Now, if you look, that door panel is already in place. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna grab the other one. I'll show you how it goes on. It's real easy and a lot of fun too. So I hope this inspires you guys to work on your cars and to do something really great with it. I got a good deal on this car, but because I can do some of the work and have the patience and a little bit of money put in, I can really build something fantastic. And I think you can too. So let's take a look. So, ooh, I'm falling. So I fell down in here. There's no seat. So I got two clips here, and the upholstery place did a great job. They took care of all this stuff, and everything's in nice condition. It's really, Casey's making funny noises. It's in this I could probably shoot, but I'll probably put something coating on here and make it look nice again. You literally just take these clips and put them in place, and then I kind of aim where the plastic ones are. Just gently push that downward, and that looks like that needs to go behind. So I push that behind. Push that down. I can see where this stuff is gonna line up. kind of give it a gentle bopping. And there you are, and that's that. That is in place. So then I'll just have to put the bezel in place and put a little bit of product on that so it blackens it back up again. The plastic, how it gets old, as you guys seen with a lot of other things, including the Top Gun bike. Ray vacuuming. Oh my gosh, this is riveting. Riveting, yes, here we go, vacuum. There's actually a lot of what's left over of like degrading foam from insulation in this. And it's kind of this weird light dusting. I don't know what the previous owner, what was he doing? Maybe he got some like sand or dirt kind of in there, but I haven't yet vacuumed this, and so it can definitely stand to, especially since it's gonna get all this really nice upholstery in it. All that stuff that's been in here since 1979. Yeah, this carpet still looks pretty supple and nice, honestly. Some places where it's faded, I could, oh yeah, that knob's broken actually. I could probably remake the inside with some sort of two-part epoxy structural, maybe like a JB Weld or something. So, you know, the 928 here, I frankly was getting a little tired of because I wasn't doing anything to it. And yeah, I know I could have done all this work in preparation for the upholstery, but to be honest, I didn't really think it would take as long as it did. And it wasn't bad. The upholstery place did an okay job. But I had some other projects that I wanted to do with you guys. So thank you for sticking around to see the rest of the 928. But where I'm going with it relating to a project, it's that really sucks it out of you in terms of the mental aspect of doing projects. So I like to try to concentrate on one thing more at a time in spurts. So if you guys remember, I did a bunch of 944 videos and then got it running and driving so I could enjoy it. And I'll come back to it here shortly. And lately we've been doing a bunch of MR2 videos. And thank you for the people who, you know, have been patient, because I don't really have a camera guy here. So I'm doing the best I can to update you guys and teach you something, because for me to show you all the work I do, I would literally have to have a camera gear guy here all day long with me. And that doesn't work because I don't keep normal hours here, because I might be traveling for Gina's Garage or spending an entire day in the office making calls. So that's why some of the videos I've had to just bring you guys like updates. So thanks for being patient with that. I know that some are more exciting than others. So this summer with the Lycan build, we're gonna start on that car in about 2 weeks. So that's gonna be really crazy exciting. And is another reason why I've been wanting to get some of these cars done. The other thing too, I'm actually, you know, so these cars are kind of lesser expensive cars. Like the as you know, they're a little lesser expensive cars. The 944 I bought for $3,000. This I bought for $4,500. The MR2 was $2,500. And it should never be forgotten that that is a substantial amount of money, and a lot of people don't have the opportunity to have those cars. But cars are my life. That's what I do. And even when you add that stuff up and the parts you do over time, it's still way less than the price that somebody just buys a normal car out of. So keep in mind, this is what I do. These are not all a bunch of Lamborghinis, but I don't take it for granted that they are pretty cool. I just hope you guys enjoy following along these builds, and hopefully on some of these builds that are aspirational but more reasonably affordable. The Lycan build will be totally out of control, off the hook, insane. But I like doing these things that I think are more relatable, and I hope you enjoy it too. So let me grab the camera. I want to show you how this is starting to look. Now keep in mind the light that's on is going to wash it out, but this in person actually looks very nice. It's a nice dark black, and under natural light it'll look very decent. So I just vacuumed all this out. Still have to do the trunk and over there. And this is still very soft and very nice. In places where it'll fade right here, instead of redoing all the carpet, if you get a high quality dye and you mask it off and shoot this, it's going to look basically indistinguishable and really nice. And I generally like to keep original pieces as much as you can and rejuvenate it rather than just replacing everything as brand new. Back in the day when I was around Ferrari and Lamborghini restorations a lot more, I prefer leather that's a little older. If it's the original leather, if it's supple, if it's nice, even if it's just slightly shrunk, I like it better than brand new leather, because brand new leather is nice, but it's never gonna be what that car really was, if that makes sense. And I don't mind them aging just a little bit, kind of like a fine wine. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna put the backs in here in the seats. I just put some protectant on this, super protectant on like the vinyl in here, since I won't be able to get to it as easily. Looks really nice. I'm happy how the original is, so that's all gonna be really great. So let me grab the pieces. I'm gonna put in the driver one first, then the other one. They're just 2 Allen bolts. So here's the mechanism. When you lift this up, it can go together like that. So this has to go down, hope you can see that, so that I can access those bolts and put them in place. So here we are. Hopefully this will be nice to me. Come on, Casey, you're slow. Get in there, get in there, get there. What? Come on, I say, go in the hole. I'm all thrown off here. I was abused by the G-Wagon earlier. Oh, the horrors, I'm having flashbacks to the G-Wagon. Casey, tell me where the G-Wagon touched you. Welcome to Casey Putsch's YouTube channel. It is absurd. It is absurd. It should not be watched by anyone, ever. Everything. Celebrities are impersonated badly. It's just like South Park. Projects are a funny thing, aren't they? They're so much more exciting when you're thinking about buying them, because that's the easy thing, right? The easy part is thinking about it and buying it. The hard part is doing it. And the even hard part is seeing it through until it's finished. So the 944, I'll do a video on here, probably actually tomorrow. It doesn't want to start. And to be perfectly honest, since you guys saw back when I had to go to that sponsor meeting in Indianapolis, I took the Viper. I haven't not driven the 944 since, because I've been so busy getting ready for Genius Garage things that I was gonna drive it twice, because I think if I jump it and give a little extra capacity to the battery, it'll just barely start. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to jump it and give me a little extra juice and see if it starts. And if not, I'm gonna tow it down to Genius Garage. My gut feeling is, based on since I got it, it always started slowly. And I think the starter motor, I think the pinion might be engaging the flywheel too tightly. Maybe it needs to be adjusted. And if that's not the case, I honestly think the starter motor is just going. So, car's still a great car. Everything else is wonderful. I just have to fix that one thing. And then I think it's, yeah, I just have to fix that one thing. All you car guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, so there's one. Ooh, the freak show begins. Oh yes, bring me the freak show. Yes, here we go. Honey, what are you doing? What are you watching? I'm watching Casey going. Did you enjoy that? Is that fun for you? Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. All right, let's throw this one in. Why not? Also, I appreciate all you guys and friends and fans out there being patient with me through the winter when I get all grumpy and I'm like, get off my lawn. It's easy to get that way in Ohio when it's winter because it sucks. Because it's not light out much and it's cold, so you don't get to drive anything fun. And I think that has a lot to do with why I hated college, because college is like perpetual winter. It takes away all the things that I enjoy doing, you know, like motorcycles and sports cars and outdoors and stuff. So I promise my disposition will be getting far sunnier shortly. It's even getting better right now. Hooray, let's go. There's some really cool stuff coming up even next week. So heads up, I get to go in a car museum and straight up get in one of the most beautiful cars in the museum and just drive it out and do a video. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I got a lot of surprises coming for you, just lots of crazy things that I never would imagine I'd get to do, but it's going to be so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoy sticking around for the journey. Yes, yes. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes. Let's go. Okay, why are you being weird? Maybe that goes down there. Why are you being weird? Oh, because the bolt's still out. Duh. Yes, 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 okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, yes, let's get the rest. Right, you guys, freak show. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so there's a bunch of fabric there, and I don't remember how that was supposed to go. this supposed to go up there? I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe. I feel like, yeah, that goes like that. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay. Because see, this goes around where the shock tower is, which is right here. I can show you guys that in a minute. So then, okay, that gets glued like that. That makes total sense. And then this will get glued in, but it gets shoved up in here. Shove it, shove it. Pop, lock, and drop it. No, that's something else. I think. I don't know. Yes! Freak show! Casey, why are you calling it a freak show? That's not very nice. Well, not very nice to what? Porsche people, Germany, or freaks? I think it's nice. I'm the one here that chose the freak show. It is a good freak show. Yes, yes, yes. Be nice to freaks. Oh, I will. Oh, this is not bad. Yes. Okay, all right. Let's move on to the front seats. Oh God, Casey. Okay, don't bang the paint. Don't bang the paint. Don't bang the paint. No, don't hurt your back. You can fix the paint. I don't know about your back. Okay, so, okay. Now, honestly, you guys, right now, I'm literally just gonna set this in place because I'm lazy. No, that's not entirely it. I'm gonna work on this carpet, so there's no sense in getting it totally bolted in yet, but I do wanna see it, and I think you guys would enjoy that too. And now, it's time to put the seat in. Put it in place. Let's see how beautiful it is. Oh, it's gonna be like 1979. Somebody put on Alan Parsons Project. Okay. All right, so is this going to be safe if I sit in it, or am I gonna screw something up because it's not bolted down? Well, when in doubt, just do it. When in doubt, whip it out. I think one of my students taught me that. Not like literally, just the saying. Ooh. Hey, this is feeling like a thing. I like it. 32,000 miles, huh? Man, somebody should have driven this more. Well, okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me today with the 920, God, what is it? 9 something or other. The 928, the Shark! And getting the upholstery and putting it in. Let's go take a look right here before we go. But I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this absolutely insane psychedelic Pasha fabric. I think it looks amazing. And I hope you guys are enjoying this too. I think the car is really getting its personality back. It's feel great. And I am so excited to get this finished and get to pick up my wife. We'll go out, we'll have another crazy date where we say silly things and eat sushi, right? So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope this is inspiring you to work on your car, whatever that may be. Doesn't matter where it's from. I just think it's cool if you enjoy cars and get working on them too. So here it is for the 928. We'll come back. Lots more builds. Naturally, please share this. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, and naturally subscribe. Way more cool videos coming, I promise you guys. See you next time. There are many tools, tricks, and products that help me do all these automotive adventures. And one of them is ceramic coating by Avalon King. This stuff literally bonds to the molecular level of your paint to keep that long-lasting shine for years. And better than any old conventional wax literally can. Nobody actually has time for wax on, wax off anymore. So give Avalon King a try. You can go down in the description, buy some. You're going to be glad you did.